was good, my YouTube family, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Elijah Akande, you feel me? Back with another cooking vlog for y'all today. Y'all, today we're just gonna be doing something simple, you feel me? We're just gonna be making some breakfast burritos. I got work in like 4 hours, so if you feel me, I always make this if I got like something to do, you feel me? And I need something quick to eat, you feel me? I always make this. This shit can get done within like 30 minutes, you feel me? So we'll be making a breakfast burrito. So for our protein, we're gonna be using some, we're gonna be doing bacon. This is, what brand is this? I forgot. It's like I don't know. I forgot because I cut off the fucking label, but just any type of bacon to work, you know what I'm saying? I'm using maple bacon. I love maple, like when it comes to like I love maple, like when it comes to like breakfast meats, maple is one of my favorite things. So that's why I'm using maple bacon today. You feel me? So some maple bacon. I'm gonna be using these big ass tortillas. Honestly, it depends on you what type of size you want for your burrito. Pause again. You feel me? It depends on what type of size you want for your burrito. I got, what are these size? This is premium. It doesn't say the size. It's just extra. This is just an extra large tortillas. So I'm using extra large tortillas in this video. You're gonna need some cheese. If you don't want cheese, you don't have to put cheese in there. Just some cheese, eggs. You feel me? Gotta put eggs in the breakfast burrito. And then I'm using tater tots. I've been using normally I would use potatoes, but like I don't know, I kind of got burnt out on potatoes. And also too, when you be putting into when I be using the potatoes, like I don't know, it feels like it tastes better using the tater tots and it looks more aesthetically pleasing. So I'm using tater tots. So that's all you're gonna need, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so first thing you want to do, you want to, because bacon, you just want to get the bacon out the way. So first you want to do is just go ahead and put the bacon in the skillet, you feel me? So go and put the bacon in the skillet. You can also cook the bacon in the oven too, it just depends. Like to me, well, honestly it's quicker to cook in the skillet, but I feel like when you cook bacon in the oven, that's like the best, like that's when it's at its best, when you put it in the oven. So, but I'm not doing that. I'm just That's how I told you. I'm trying to get this shit done within 30 minutes. So, 30 minutes. I'm trying to get shit done in 30 minutes. So, we're gonna be using the skillet today. Just gonna put this on there. Alright, bet. Alright, so while those cooking up, we can go and do the eggs. So I'll take out the eggs. There we go. Yep. Alright, so the bacon's cooking right now. This is also a user preference, however y'all want to do y'all's eggs. You feel me? Just cook the eggs. But for me, I've been cooking my eggs, so I cook it in a pot instead of a pan. So I'm using 3 eggs for this burrito. So I'm just gonna crack 3 eggs and just if I can do that correctly, I'm gonna crack 3 eggs into the pot. So there we go, we got 3 eggs in the pot. And then I'm just gonna get my butter. I'm gonna get a stick of butter. I'm not putting a whole stick in there, you feel me? I ain't putting a whole stick in there. We're trying to live a long time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna cut maybe like a little block or chunk, about this much. I'm gonna cut about like this much. I'm gonna put that into the pot with the eggs. I'm not gonna put no seasoning until afterwards. We'll season the eggs afterwards, but it should just basically look like this, you know? If I can, feel me, just basically eggs, 3 eggs in there with a knob of butter. So while the bacon's cooking, next thing we're gonna do, we can go ahead and start getting the tater tots ready. So I went ahead and turned on the stove for the oil, so I can heat up the oil for the tater tots. That's all I'm saying. Like, a lot of this is just depends on what you want to cook. You want to cook in the oven, or do you want to cook some stuff on the stove? So I'm gonna fry the tater tots because it's just gonna be faster and stuff like that. And I feel like when you fry it, it kind of comes out better. The only bad downside about it, you know, it's not healthier for you in a sense, but you know, it is what it is. This is how the bacon's looking right now, chat. It's about to flip it right now. Now lower the heat down. Make sure you, feel me? This is how the bacon looking like right now. About to flip this mold. so I can flip it. The fun thing about cooking bacon on the stove, it takes very fast. It takes pretty fast. Oh my god, it's hard to do this shit with too much. You feel me? There we go. Yeah, Chad, I'm like putting y'all on like try maple bacon. Like try maple bacon, Chad. I promise y'all, like game changer. Like especially when you're cooking the food in the house, it smells so good and stuff like that. And it just adds a different taste to your breakfast burrito. Like a little subtle sweetness, not even a sweet, like a little subtleness. So I don't like my bacon crispy too, Chad. I like my bacon a little bit chewy. I don't want to be eating, for me, I don't just want to be just eating crisp in my damn breakfast burrito. I want like different textures. I'm ready getting, like a lot of the thing with food, Chat, y'all gotta learn. A lot of with food is learning how to use textures. So like I already gonna get a crunchy texture from the tater tots. So with the bacon, I want a little crunchy, but not too much. So I want a little bit chewy. And you're gonna get the softness and the creaminess from the eggs. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain this bacon on a paper towel, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the eggs. All right, y'all, so another thing you can do just to get it out the way, to kind of like the tortilla more pliable for you, just make sure your stove is clean. You don't wanna be using a dirty stove if you're gonna be doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera so I can show y'all. So basically, you want to, you can just turn on the flame. I'm gonna turn on like not too high. I'm gonna turn on to like medium. I'm gonna get my tortilla, and you can just place it over the flame like this. Make sure you don't burn yourself though. Basically just place it over the flame like this, and it will basically heat up the tortilla and it'll make it a little bit pliable for you. So I'll do this for about like 15 seconds. Then this is good, so I'm gonna flip it. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. Just make sure your stove is clean. I clean my stove we clean our stove already, so it's pretty clean. So it's just smooth, and I'm going to turn that off. Make sure you don't burn yourself. And boom, see, you get a little brown spots for the tortilla, for me. So now it's gonna be a little bit more pliable than if you weren't to do that. You also, if you like go to Chipotle a lot, you see that Chipotle warms up the tortilla. They don't just take the tortilla out the wrap and then go straight into putting stuff in there. You wanna make it pliable, so that way when you put everything in there, it doesn't just break and stuff like that on you. But so the oil's still warming up for the tater tots, so I'm gonna, and then this is the bacon right here. Feel me? Got the nice cooked bacon. You know what I'm saying? You still got the crisp, you know what I'm saying, but you still got a little chew with it as well. So now we can go ahead and make these eggs right here. We're gonna go ahead and make the eggs. So with the eggs, Chat, yeah. So basically, as far as what you want to go when you're layering down the burrito, you want to go, how do we do it? You want to go eggs. You want to go, it depends, honestly it depends. I honestly forgot, I'm not gonna lie to you, I literally just forgot. But you want, oh no, I got y'all. So you want to go eggs first, and then you want to go bacon on top in the strips, and then you want to put the tater tots on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these eggs done right now, because by the time the tater tots are done frying and stuff like that, this will be ready. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and make the eggs right now. All right, y'all, bet. So we're about to go ahead and cook the eggs right now. So you want to start on medium. You don't want to put your eggs on high. That's how you burn your eggs and stuff like that. So I'm going to start my eggs on like medium-ish. Mine goes from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then medium, and then it goes up to high. So like that, I think high is like 9. So you want to start off with 4. I don't have you want to use like a rubber spatula. I don't have that right now. This is all I got. But basically, all you want to do is just do like basically all you want to do is stir this in a figure 8 motion, and you want to do this constantly. You want to do this constantly for about 30 seconds on the heat, 30 seconds off. So right now I'm gonna go and do about 30 seconds. And eggs cook pretty fast too, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you don't want to put it on. You don't want to put it on high. Eggs cook pretty fast. So it's been about 30 seconds, so I'm gonna take it off the heat, but I'm gonna continue stirring because the pan is still hot. The pot's still hot, so it's gonna continue to still cook. So go ahead and do that. Stir it for another 30 seconds. And from there, I'm going to put it back on. back on the heat and just keep doing the same process, keep repeating it over and over again until the eggs start to form, until you like it to your consistency. I like my eggs fluffy and a little bit kind of like not really runny-ish, but just fluffy in general. I don't like them dry. So I'm gonna keep doing this. Tater tots take about 5 to 8 minutes. So by the time this is done, tater tots will be done, and you feel me? Just perfect timing. Alright, so everything's starting to get done. The eggs are basically done. So once the eggs are done, you want to go ahead. You want to turn off the heat off the eggs, so that way they stop cooking, even though they're gonna still be cooking in the pot because the pot residual heat. So I'm gonna go ahead and season the eggs with some salt. So I'm gonna add just a little bit. For me, so I'm gonna add some salt in there. Now I'm gonna add some black pepper. If you don't like black pepper, you don't have to put it in your eggs. I like black pepper in my eggs, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my eggs. Alright, so the eggs are done. Tater tots are done. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain these. I'm gonna go ahead and drain the tater tots, and then I'll show you all the eggs and everything, and then we can go ahead and start assembling the breakfast burrito. You feel me? We're gonna go ahead and assemble the breakfast burrito. So first you want to do eggs. You want to put the eggs down first. So I'm going to put down the eggs. All right, bet. So we got our eggs right there. And then you want to get your cheese. You want to get your cheese, whatever cheese you want to use. Go ahead and top off the cheese. You're gonna top the eggs off with some cheese. So for me, this is a good amount. That's a good amount of cheese for me. Now you want to get your bacon or whatever meat you want to use. You want to put on top. So I'm going to get these bacon. So I got strips of bacon, right? So you basically want to line it like this. So you want to put it down in like strip version. So like basically how the bacon comes in the package, you want to lay it down just like that onto the breakfast burrito. So we did that. The next you want to do, feel me? You want to get your tater tots. You get your tater tots, and you want to basically just put it on top. So you want to get them pile. Basically, you want to pile everything on top. Make sure also you don't want to overstuff your burrito as well. So just watch it, because if you overstuff the burrito, it's gonna rip, and you don't want that. So I think this is about good. You know, this is a smooth little ratio I got right here. You feel me? I'm going to snack on one. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. All right, guys. Alright, so this is like the hardest part. A lot of people don't know how to roll burritos, but this is how you do it. You feel me? I really could work out your pull if I want to. So you got everything right here, right? You want to smash it down. I'm gonna smash down the tater tots and stuff like that. But also I'm gonna try to maintain their shape and stuff like that, just to smash everything down. Now this is the next thing you want to do. Get the sides. You want to get the sides, and you want to bring them all together like this, right? You want to bring the sides in to where the burrito is basically, you know what I'm saying? Like the sides are overcoming, like one of the sides is basically over the other side. So like this point, right? So I got that. Next thing you want to do is you want to roll the top until you want to roll it down. So you want to roll it down, right? So you want to roll it down, and everything wants to come down towards the bottom. So you want to push up. Hold on, I'm actually struggling with it. I don't lie to you, this is a lot for me. But yeah, you basically, hold on, there we go. Bring everything down. I ain't gonna lie to you, I think I might put a little too much in the burrito, but we're gonna get this motherfucker done. Feel me? So we're gonna put it down like that, right? And we're gonna, everything wants to fold down. That's just how it is, gravity. Everything wants to fold down the burrito. So you want to basically like just push everything in, but also too, you don't want to break the tortilla, right? So I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of breaking up some of the stuff, breaking up the tater tots and stuff like that, but that's just because I need everything to fit in there. So I'm gonna do that, right? Also too, you want to bring in the sides as much as possible. And then now you've done that, now you can start rolling. Feel me? Now you can start rolling. Now I'm gonna start rolling while pushing down. While you only want to push down to make sure everything stays intact. So I'm gonna do that while also pushing in the sides as well, right? You want to push in the sides as much as possible, and then you just want to keep rolling. Pushing the sides, pushing the bottoms as much as possible, while keeping the shape of the burrito. Keep pushing in. And you basically want to there's a lot of stuff in here, chat, because we did that thing at the beginning. We kind of like heat up the tortilla. We're not having that problem of it breaking. It's still it's very pliable. And you're gonna keep going, tuck everything in. You just want everything to be as tight and tucked in as possible so nothing slips out. And boom, you have a rolled burrito, breakfast burrito. Feel me, chat? You got a rolled breakfast burrito. Feel me? I really should work at Chipotle, I ain't gonna lie. We're not done yet, chat. So this is honestly optional too. You don't have to do this, but I like doing this to get the I like my tortillas, especially breakfast burritos, I like them to be a little bit crispy. So we're gonna go ahead and warm it onto the stove so it can get a little bit crisped up. So that's gonna be our next part, is going into it. Alright, y'all, so you wanna go ahead and turn on your stove to like medium, and you wanna use some type of spray. So I'm gonna be using Pam spray. So I'm gonna put in this spray. I'm gonna spray this whole pan with Pam. So it looks like that. You feel me? It looks like that. And then on the stove, you want to take your burrito and just lay it down. And you want to watch this because Pam tends to burn really easily. Even though I have it on medium, it will burn very easily. And we already heated up the burrito, right? So you don't want the burrito to burn. So just watch it. And once it gets like the smooth golden brown, I'll show y'all. And then you want to go ahead and flip it. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip it right now. Don't be me, chat. Be safe. You feel me? Be safe and go ahead and use like a fork or like a spatula to flip it. I'm a little bit impatient, so I'm trying to get this shit done. You feel me? I said 30 minutes. And it's been about 30 minutes. Besides me, coming back and forth, turn the camera off, turn it back on, washing dishes and shit. This is taking about 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So flip this. This side is probably gonna take the least amount of time, so I'll give it about another minute or two, and I'm going to put on this, cut it up, and then that'll be the end of the video. You feel me? Hey, y'all, so this is how the burritos looking. Chat, tell me this don't look good. Tell me this don't look like the best breakfast burrito you've ever seen in your life. You know what I'm saying? Look at that crispy. Hold on, let me show you how to crisp. Let me show you how to crisp. Let me show you how to crisp. You feel me? Oh my, everywhere. Look at that, chat. Like, look at that. Look at that crisp. This is amazing right here. But hold on. I'm about to give you a final review. You know what I'm saying? We're going to cut into this mode. We're about to go and cut into this joint. Y'all feel me? Let me go and put this down real quick. Let me put this down. Let me put this down real quick. There we go. Feel me? Alright, y'all. The final reveal. I'm going to go and cut into the burrito. Chat, I know y'all hear that crunch. Oh my gosh. Chat, the final reveal. Woo! Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Come on now. Let's go. Come on now. Yes, sir. Make sure the camera picking this up and shit. Chat, look at all those layers. You can see the bacon, the egg, the tater tots. Like, amazing. The cheese. Woo. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. All right. We got to try this, chat. All right. You feel me? Hold on. I want to do a little. Just want to show y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, tell me this doesn't look gas. Like, look at this. Look at this beautiness. Like, look at that. Let me stand it up for y'all. Look at that, chat. Like, look at that. Tell me that doesn't look amazing. That looks great. Like this looks amazing. All right, y'all. Let's go on and try this real quick. You feel me? Let's go and try this for y'all. Let's go and try this. You feel me? Oh shit! Hold on. I can't see me. All right, there. Can y'all see me? I bet y'all can see me. I bet. Let's go on and try this motherfucker. You feel me? Make sure y'all hear the crisps too. God, boy. Oh my gosh. Chat, I'm telling y'all. When I put my mind to it, you feel me? When I put my mind to it, and with God, anything is possible. 30 minutes, this? Come on now, chat. You can't beat this, you know what I'm saying? You cannot beat this. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do this once a week time. I'm gonna try to do cooking vlogs once a week for y'all. So this will be uploaded next week or whenever y'all watching it, and then next week we'll do another cooking video vlog for y'all. But I'm gonna be doing like me grocery shopping, me making food, and my teammates trying the food and shit like that. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, you know what I'm saying? If you did, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.